Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We're here for another watch-along. It's a watch-along. It is Premier League Day. And we're starting off with Anfield. We're Liverpool versus Burnley. In fact, it's our only watch-along today before we obviously do the two tomorrow. But Klopp's been a bit different. Obviously, he's not wearing his glasses, which is throwing me off already. It's throwing me off every time I see him without his glasses. So some comments here. Niall, with a Liverpool watch-along, smash up the likes and sub to this great channel. Yes, please do that. Do that. Ravi says, thoughts on Harvey Elliott starting? Well, we are going to go through the lineups, but I suppose that's probably the big shocker, isn't it? That Harvey Elliott starting his first Premier League. Well, I don't know if this is his first one, but big pressure. But Anfield, they normally get behind their boys, don't they? So I can't see it being too much of a problem. The only issue is Burnley are not your normal football team. Well, they are. They're very traditional with how they do things. Very active like that. So this could be a difficult one for Harvey Elliott, but it's a good challenge for him. A very good challenge. Cop says Elliott hat-trick incoming. I'm not so sure about that. I wouldn't want to gas him up too much. If he gets a goal, well done. But he was on at Blackburn last year. Had a good season, very good season. In fact, a lot of people raving about him. Let's see what he can do. No pressure though. That's probably what Klopp's going to tell him anyway. There's absolutely no pressure. The fact that Klopp is putting him in suggests that Klopp trusts him, especially some of the players that are on the bench. We'll go through them, but. Yeah, a lot of trust from Jurgen Klopp there for Harvey Elliott. What's the channel on? BT Sport. BT Sport. You'll never walk alone. Absolutely. How you doing? Great game incoming. Yeah, I mean, it should be good. It should be good. I mean, to be fair, could you imagine if Burnley win 1-0 again? Jesus Christ. That would not be the way to go back to Anfield. But let's hope for Liverpool fans' sake that they win. And for Burnley fans, let's hope they win. And for the neutral, let's just get lots of goals, boys. Let's get lots of goals. Up the Reds. This one I'm just doing by myself. For the early morning ones, I tend to do by myself. The lunchtime Saturday kickoff, I try to do it. I like doing it. I like doing some on my own, which is always good. There's some AFL for me in my BT Sport. BT Sport one. It should be there. It should be there. Hearing that they're going to do a 1 minute silence for 97, and the shout will say 97 on the back instead of 96. Yes, obviously, Andrew Devlin obviously lost his life. And he's, another victim of the Hillsborough incident. So, yes, Liverpool are going to be paying respects to Andrew Devlin. And rightly so. Liverpool 2, Burnley 0, says Max. Fuck, I forgot to change my fantasy. Oh, dear, DC. Oh, dear. Ravi, you're back. Yes, we had Little Winston. I don't know who banned him or blocked him. I'm not impressed in any way, shape, or form. I can see this being a tight game. Burnley won't want to concede. That just goes without saying. Burnley never want to concede. It's Burnley. They're not for that life. Watch a game and leave the stream. See you at halftime. Yes, Klopp, I will see you at halftime. Nobody does, Daniel. I see what you're saying. Yeah, same. Yeah, this one I'm just doing by myself. Klopp. Big up, bro. Vel spoke to Niall and got me back on. I think I got blocked by mistake. It's all good now. Yes, God knows who or what happened, but yes, I'm not impressed. Now, don't talk about that. 1-0. I shat my pants when I heard. Oh, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. We were on the other channel at that point. I was hosting. I think it was one of the first match reactions to host, and I've never had so much enjoyment in my life. It was absolutely brilliant. Gonna have to buy the Hull shirt and Chelsea shirt with Lukaku on the back when I get paid. Why the fuck isn't it on my BT Sport for me? I have no idea. BT Sport 1 it should be. It should be on BT Sport 1. That's what I'm watching on. BT Sport 1 3-1 win to Liverpool. Burnley do like to park the bus and kick you. Yeah, that's why I don't think Liverpool scoring 3 goals. I think I can see a 1-0 or a 2-0 or maybe even a 2-1, but you've got more chance of me going on a date with Beyonce than Sean Dyche happily conceding goals. I mean, it's what he bases his entire team off is keeping the other team out. Daniel says, Biggie, busy man. What happened, people? And welcome back, Ravi. Yes, absolutely. DC says, I got it. Excellent, DC. Obviously, we're just seeing the cop. We've got a Where's Wally, but it's called Where's Genie. If you do see Genie on TV, take a picture, post it in, or DM it to us, and we'll put it on our Twitter page. So there's a little game for you lot as well. Where's Genie? So Genie in a bottle, or Genie left the bottle. The Liverpool fan that comes on here, if you find Genie, so if you see a picture of Genie on TV, take a picture or screenshot, send it to us, and we'll put it on our Twitter. But that is the game today, and I will try and help you as much as I can. There's lots of them filming in. As we're saying that, the Burnley fans are coming out, and the Burnley players, all the same thing, really, isn't it? DC says R.I.P. to Fabinho's father. Absolutely, it's horrible. It is absolutely horrible. I mean, Liverpool the team themselves, they just cannot catch a break at the moment. It's mad. Max says Genie is in the cop stand. He is in the cop. So if you can find Genie, he's in the cop. So make sure you're ready to get that. DC says first time I've ever seen Burnley not in a home kit. Is that actually? That's mad. Flags are waving, as you can imagine. There's a lot of flags. The cop is about to erupt as Liverpool are going to walk out very soon. The substitutes have walked out, and here. Oh, I thought that was more of the team, but it's not. That's Joe Gomez and Minamino. Lewis says, what are we talking about now? It's going to be 1-0 Burnley with a flick on from Chris Wood with Ben Mee at backstick with a tap in, of course, from a corner. Could it not be Tarkovsky's massive head scoring the corner? He's getting a beer first. What, Genie? You fucking better not be. As here comes the Liverpool team, Van Dijk. Good old Van Dijk. You'll never walk alone. You just wait for this fucking atmosphere. Well, yes, but I haven't got any of the sound on because I don't want to get copyrighted. So you see, I can't hear the atmosphere, but it is Anfield, so I'm guessing you could hear a pin drop. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, very sarcastic. But let's run through the teams as they're, singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," I'm guessing. Ravi says, feels quite emotional. I don't share that emotion, but I do understand it. So Liverpool have gone with Alisson in goal. Trent right back with Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk as centre-backs with Tsimikas left back. A midfield three of Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita, Harvey Elliott. And then a front three of Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and Diego Jota. On the subs bench for Liverpool, you've got Kelleher, Minamino, Thiago, Firmino, Curtis Jones, Adrian, Joe Gomez, Andy Robertson. So Andrew Robertson has made the subs bench, and obviously summer signing Ibrahima Konate. So that is the Liverpool lineup. For Burnley, only one change from the team that played, two changes from a team that played against Brighton. So you got Nick Pope in goal with Matthew Loughton, James Tarkowski, Ben Mee and Charlie Taylor as a back four, with Johan Goodmanson, Josh Brownhill, who is coming in from last weekend, replacing whoever number 18 was. He's not even on the bench. He'll partner Jack Cork in midfield with Dwight McNeil on the left-hand side. And then up front, you've got a double pairing of Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes. On the Burnley bench, you've got Jay Rodriguez, Will Norris, Owen Dogson, Eric Peters, Wayne Hennessy, Lewis Richardson, Bobby Thomas, Phil Bardsley, and Nathan Collins. And as you can, so that's the two lineups. So we've got the lineups. Liverpool start kit is beautiful. I do agree. Brownhill Masterclass incoming. We'd love to see it. 7:30 a.m. games. Oh, ouch, Zachary. Didn't realise Ox was having a kid. But yes, you can see the "You'll Never Win Again." You'll never walk alone. But yes, obviously they're gathering in the centre circle. Obviously, an applause of at the moment. I'm not sure if this will, turn into a silence or. But there's a lot of 97. There's obviously new banners. Liverpool, obviously, this year are wearing. So on the back of their shirts, they have the 96 with the two eternal flames. That is now 97 with the two eternal flames. And there we have it. The minute's applause is done. Thank you, Natasha. Wow. Okay. Don't block her. Let her continue. I'm presuming she woke up on the wrong side of bed today. But yes, just because you haven't been allowed on, because I want to do a watch on my own. I mean, grow up. Lewis says R.I.P. Fabinho's father and the 97, which is now unfortunately never forgotten. Niall Bro currently on the bus to the stadium. Come on, you Rovers. They're just taking the knee for them. Zachary says, got to stream it too. Oh dear. DC says, Karen, question mark. Only game on TV to hear today is Newcastle. Is that actually? Big up to Jack2. Hello, how are we doing? And Max says, hashtag 72 never forgotten. Absolutely. Mr. Rennick says, are you showing the game? No, because I would be struck down instantly by lightning. No, I'm joking. But they would strike me down, and do unspeakable things to my YouTube channel. So we unfortunately cannot stream the game, but I will commentate on bits of it for people who can't watch it, and obviously interact with the people in the comments. If you are in the comments, you want to get involved, you don't have to always join the stream. We always read out all comments, so you can always talk to us through that way. For example, like Kenny just has, who says, wait, Aaron's going to watch Bristol Rovers, always knew he was a Rovers fan. Thought he was a Sheffield Wednesday fan, you know. Thought he was Sheffield Wednesday, as Allison collects the ball in his own half. Liverpool are kicking to the Kop, so Liverpool have lost the toss. They're having a kick to the Kop. Allison making a decision, passing it to Naby Keita. Makes no sense. NBC got to figure out what games people want to watch. I agree. Kenny, he's a Sheffield Wednesday fan, not a Bristol Rovers fan. This is also factually true. Chris says Liverpool 4, Burnley 0. That's an eccentric prediction, to say the least. To think that a Sean Dyche side concedes 4 goals in one game with a fully fit Burnley side, young man, that is a madness. Harvey Elliott has just been tackled. He's had a bit of a crunching one. First game back and all that. Well, first game back at Anfield. It looks like Trent's going to take the free kick. There's no way Tsimikas is taking this. Tsimikas is literally a diver, really. Everyone knows this is Trent's right foot that's going on this one. It is Trent. He puts the cross in. It's headed, but that's headed over the bar by Diego Jota. And Diego Jota missing that. Kenny saying 5-0. I think you're all a bit mad. Have you all forgotten what Burnley do? Have you all forgot what Burnley do? Unbelievable. The disrespect to Sean Dyche here. You wait till I tell him. Dyche's going to come and beat you all up. I think it'll be 2-1 Liverpool, by the way. First time since 1998-99. That's a team that decided to 4-4-2 with shirt numbers 1 to 11. Oh my God, it is. Well done, Burnley. We all love Burnley. Although Burnley are not in their traditional home kit, and their home kit ain't even on the overlay. Here's shot by Burnley. Saved off the line by Trent. Oh, this could offside. Oh dear, Liverpool. Genie has just shat himself. Max says Burnley are typical of that now. Aaron, if you watch Wednesday, when you do, you know they never do that. Now, do you think Trent has improved in his position? I think it's far too soon for me to comment on that. I've always liked Trent. I'm not one of these, tin hat people that think Trent can't defend, but complete bullshit, by the way. I love Trent. Trent, believe it or not, is one of my favourite players. Of course, he's not on the same level in terms of my love for him than a Mason Greenwood, but I love Trent. Who can't love watching Trent? I can understand rivals not liking watching Trent, but you still got to have that utmost respect for the kid. He's fucking brilliant at football. He's absolutely brilliant. I love Trent. I really do. I was gutted when he got injured on international duty. I want Trent playing. I absolutely adore what he does with football. He's insanely good. Kenny says, I'll get ready for the day of the game. What? What do you mean day of the game, Kenny? I'm confused by what you mean. No, you have to watch Darren Farley impersonation of Sean Dyche. So funny. He has the voice spot on. I hear that. Geez, what your mum teach you, definitely not what she taught on. Oh, Jesus. Max, why should I get ready for a game the day before? Oh, okay. Now I get it. For a minute there, I thought Kenny was doing some sort of like Soccer Saturday BT Score Centre, whatever it's called. Doing all 3 p.m. kickoffs. Let me go to Bob, who's currently watching Newcastle. How's it going, Bob? I don't know. The stats are saying very, very promising stuff. Because here's Trent, and that's come off Trent. That'll be a goal kick to Burnley. Trent is gonna. I love watching Trent. Matt says Saints will hopefully do what they did a couple of years ago, be 2-2. I don't care as long as Greenwood scores plenty of goals. Nope, says Kenny. We will win 6-0. Wow. Do you know what? A lot of you're still going for your eccentric predictions. Ben me, just some little chat with none other than Mike Dean. Niall, you ever go to Kingfisher's Chippy? I can't say I ever have. I can't say I have. You said you're going to lose 6-0 because you put the 6 in the away side. Oh, Max, no. Southampton are at home, United are away. Paching! I win. Just seeing if I missed any comments. No, I don't think I did. Where did Natasha go? Very upset that she's decided to left. Harvey Elliott getting another free kick, I think, for Liverpool. Kingfishers was in Plymouth. Yeah, I've been to a few chippies, but never. I don't think I've ever been Kingfishers. I ought to. I definitely ought to. But yeah, no, I do not. As Harvey Elliott progresses the ball, Pitt gets it to Salah. Salah with the cross, that's wide and far below everyone. And Natasha is not here, but she has unsubscribed, so I'm guessing she has decided to leave the building. No doubt I'll get some shitty text on TikTok from her. I have no idea. Not a Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Not a Scooby. DC, I know you sent me a TikTok 15 days ago. That's how much I look at TikTok. Niall, is this the right formation for Liverpool against Burnley? Yeah, I'd say so. It's not much of a change to how they normally do it. Although, in come Burnley, and that's not going to be a free kick. Goodmanson looking like he's just been hit, but not sure what's going on here. Mike Dean is I think Mike Dean is about to punch a lot of Liverpool fans. He's about to go in and have a riot. Sean Dyche is not happy either. Bloody Burnley are on the floor at the moment. Mike Dean, I'm guessing, is just talking to VAR. I don't think that they're ever going to give anything for like that anymore. He's hit his shoulder on face, but it's not a free kick, not at all. It was a great through ball. Yeah, Simicast does sort of get in the wrong side, but nah, I would be utterly shocked if that was ever given. Well, it probably would have been given last year, but no. I think the more I keep seeing it, the more I'm not convinced by that. I understand why he's gone down. Right, because shoulder into cheekbone is not going to be nice. But there is no way on God's green earth we want to see that given as a free kick. But it has shown that there are potential issues with Simicast, which you never know. Burnley, if they are able to, may expose this. Mike Dean, I'm guessing, is going to give Liverpool the ball. I think Liverpool had the ball, so I think Mike Dean is going to give it back to them, or it's going to be a throw-in, one or two. Everyone seems to think he's milking that or diving. I'm not sure I'd agree with that. If Liverpool lose, I'm going to Snapchat that, Max. Snap a screenshot of that, Max. Or if they do, Alfie may just call me Max. Yeah. But yes, we're 10 minutes into a game. It's still Liverpool 0, Burnley 0. As Trent gives away a ball now, they're not quite able to get Mr. Chris Wood in through there. Not a freaking chance. You're going to have to do a lot better to get Chris Wood in there. Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes playing today. Ashley Barnes. Free the throw into Liverpool, and they keep the ball. I think Naby with the ball. Passes it back to Virgil, who does a long diagonal ball over to Salah on the right-hand side. That's headed away by by Charlie Taylor. Throw into Liverpool, taken by Trent to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott he's now in the run and trying to find some options, but decides to go back to the halfway line with Joel Matip. Back to Harvey Elliott, to Trent. The passing for me for Liverpool, maybe mainly on Harvey Elliott, it needs to be a bit quicker. Needs to be a bit quicker, in my opinion. Liverpool just passing it around the back, but Burnley in shape. You can see the two lines of 4 and the 2, 4-4-2. Did the Karen come back? Says DC. She did not. Oh yeah. Also, by the way, DC, I got your message that you sent out 15 days ago on TikTok. I don't read my TikTok DMs, to be honest with you. As Harvey Elliott wins Liverpool a corner, so a fairly promising start for Harvey Elliott. I can't judge him completely on this game, but he's happy to dribble. He's happy to take on a man. Burnley do make it trickier, break down, putting everyone behind the ball. They do. It's why the people thinking 4-5, 6-0 Liverpool are completely on a different planet, in my opinion. Trent with the corner goes in, but not quite doing what he wanted it to do. Now Hendo has the ball. Pat gets out to Harvey Elliott, who gets out to Trent. Trent, left foot cross, headed in. Over Matip's head, couldn't quite get it to Van Dijk's feet. And then Van Dijk saying to Tsimikas, get it out to the right. As Harvey Elliott with the ball now to Trent. Another cross number 2, collected by Nick Pope. And Nick Pope has the ball, and Virgil van Dijk couldn't do it. Now, I do hope, for the sake of Liverpool, they're not going to swim crosses in all day, because Burnley are going to love that. Burnley are going to love that. Max says QPR 0, Barnsley 1. Just a quick update. Villa will probably lose to Newcastle today. I was thinking 3-1 or 2-0 Scousers. Yeah, I mean, that was more believable. To believe that Burnley are going to concede goals left, right and centre is, in my opinion, completely cray-cray. It is completely cray-cray. Headed away, but Harvey Elliott, Mo Salah, Harvey Elliott, Hendo, cross goes in, cross dealt with, and Tsimikas will get onto the end of that. Cross goes in, blocked and throw into Liverpool. This is a Premier League stream, Max, huh? Okay, Kenny, I did it as just an update. I support Treaty United and Aston Villa. Yes, we love to see it. I'm joking because you always say, oh, yeah. Kenny and Max are, I swear, they're deep down their best of friends, I swear. And Mane kicking it. Was that Mane? Yeah, I think that was Mane. I think Mane's just kicked it out for a Burnley throw. Crap me says, what a goal. I don't believe there has been a goal, but if there has, do not spoil it for me on either side, because I will really, really be unhappy. Max says, do I care? No. Do I remember that? Yes, very vivid. People have been hyping up Burnley's backline. I don't think it's hyping them up. I think it's just a fact of, have you met Burnley's backline? I mean, James Tarkowski and Ben Mee are two very good centre-backs. Basically, bloody Burnley, are just the most shithousery team there is. Charlie Taylor will take the throne for Burnley. Kenny says, Pookie masterclass. Norwich will beat Man City today. That'll be mad. We are, but Velv, a better friend of his, if you know what I mean. Ouch. Zachary says never paid them attention. What? Burnley's back line? It's a very formidable backline. It's a very formidable backline. That's plausible, I think. Max says Pookie turned shit. Yeah, but he's not. He's just not Pookie, is he? He's not having a great time. That's why he's in my FPL. I'm guessing Pookie won't be in your FPL come the end of the season then. As Burnley of the ball with Josh Brownhill. No, that's Dwight McNeil. He's still running. He's got past Trent. Cross goes in. Saved by Allison. And that was, in fact, Ashley Barnes, I think. Oh, no, that might have been Chris Wood, actually. Is Ben Mee picks up the ball for Burnley. Dwight McNeil. Runs into the box. Oh, shoulder barge. Shoulder to shoulder. That last year, that would have been given as a penalty. He definitely won't know. Oh, Bruno and I've got Bruno, like Greenwood, Sancho, Harvey Barnes, Mason Mount. Naby Keita on the left-hand side for Liverpool. Moves it outside to Tsimikas, who puts in the cross. Jota goal! And there we have it. Diego Jota with the first goal of the game. And it is 1 Liverpool 1, Burnley 0. What a goal. He's got a header in front of the cop as well. In front of the cop. And I think that might be that. Yeah, that's Diego. Is that Diego Jota's first goal in front of the full cop? I don't think it will last at the end of last season, was it? So it's conceivable that could be Diego Jota's first goal in front of the cop, a full cop. So amazing scenes for him, really there. But it is Liverpool 1, Burnley 0. I put in the group chat that if Burnley score, Genie will be in tears on live TV. Not the case. Not the case. And Jurgen Klopp is happy. His face might not show it, but he is happy. Liverpool 1, Burnley 0 after 18 minutes. And there we go. Me at 16th minute. I am on the 18th. 18:45. Max says, I have Jota in my team. Yes. Kenny says, I predicted 5-0. Yeah, I still don't think they're scoring 5 goals, but you know. Can Burnley hit back straight away? Dwight McNeil. Cross goes in. Over everyone. Tsimikas clears. Jota. And Harvey Elliott loses the ball. Josh Brownhill with the ball, but it also loses. What a tackle. And Dwight McNeil shoots. Allison saves. Corner to Burnley. What a tackle. I mean, to be fair, a great few tackles here. I mean, Brownhill loses the ball, and then one of the players just slides Harvey Elliott out of the way. Obviously, ball first. But corner to Burnley. Brownhill will take. Corner goes in. Doesn't be the first man. But is helped back into the box, but to no help. Charlie Taylor with the ball. Hacked down by Mane. Burnley free kick. So Burnley are getting into this game. But disrespect, you all showed Burnley. You all showed Burnley disrespect. So I shall now disrespect you all. Zachary's like, goal. Just got there. I'm proud of you, Zachary. I'm proud of you. Mike Dean just telling everyone, wait for the whistle, people. Wait for the whistle. Wait for this whistle. Virgil, I'm guessing, is just organising the back line along with Hendo. Dwight McNeil and Brownhill are going to be the ones to stand over the ball. To whoever takes this, I could not tell you. Could not tell you in the slightest. They haven't put the ball down yet. They might want to do that. Super sharp Jota scores the shots. Shoots the shoots. Shoots the shots. And that's got confused them. That is a poor free kick at best. But Burnley do still have the ball, and now they're under a bit of pressure. Harvey Elliott is charging down the ball, but Burnley switch it to the other flank, headed away by Trent. Now Liverpool can counter with Naby, who's got Harvey Elliott in bags of space, who gets it to Salah. Salah cuts in, shoots, saved by Pope, corner to Liverpool. This is what I wanted. I wanted a very, very quick-paced game. That is what I require. This is what we are getting. We love to see it. Ravi says Salah should have passed. You're not getting Salah passing that. Not a chance. Simicast to take the corner. Puts the corner in. Virgil van Dijk headed over the bar and into the cop. So there we go. What's everyone made of Virgil's return? Because so far he's not slipped on his arse or made himself look like Pratt. I know he did in the friendly, but that's friendly. But yeah, Kenny, you sure you said they would win or draw? Burnley were never going to win today. Yeah, but Kenny, they can. I said they'll probably lose 1 or 2-0. I've not said they're going to win, but you lot say they lose, 5-6-0. I think that's ridiculous. And I think Sean Dyche is going to come to your house and absolutely beat the shit out of you. He knows where you live, by the way, Kenny. Looks like Jurgen is demanding movement from his players. He's frustrated, a little bit frustrated at some of what he's seeing. And so is Sean Dyche. They're both a bit animated on the touchline. Tarkowski gets it out to, I think that's Dwight McNeil. And not quite able to do anything there. And Liverpool can move it with Naby Keita, who loses it to Jack Hawke. Cross going straight into Alisson's gloves, that is. I think Virgil van Dijk doing good. His fitness levels are looking decent. Yeah, I just sort of wanted to get an idea of what everyone's thoughts of Virgil's return was. As Mane have the ball. Cross, Harvey Elliott can't quite control it. And Brownhill gets rid of that, and it's now with Dwight McNeil. I couldn't quite get my words out there. Long ball up to Chris Wood, dealt with by Alisson, only as far as a throw-in. So a little bit of a slip from Alisson Becker. Obviously, we have seen Liverpool players slip at Anfield before. Steven Gerrard did slip to give Chelsea the league title. Babby says we'll need to keep on the ground. Burnley love it in the air. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to chuck if you're going to make Burnley, if you're going to just put it in the air all the time for Burnley, they're gonna they're gonna swallow that whole. They're gonna eat that up all day. They'll love it. But now Loughton with the ball gets it to Chris Wood. Goodmanson. Cross goes in, headed away by Matip, only as far as Brownhill. And this time it's cleared a bit further, and now it's with Sadio Mane. Hendo to Naby Keita. Naby Keita just going to bring the ball up a little bit, but passes it to Hendo, back to Naby Keita, and then Mane. The passing speed for me has been far too slow from Liverpool. The passing needs to hurry. They need to speed up that passing. That passing is horrific. It's just so slow. It's so slow. And Trent, Sadio Mane, one quick one for him, but they lose possession. And now Dwight McNeil with the ball. Loses it to Matip. Yeah, the passing's too slow. Crap me. Mio says I got 500 on a draw. I'm gonna get rich. Remember my comment. Will do. Is there seagulls outside? There is. I live in Devon. Oh, there's another goal. When the hell did that go in? My bad. Apparently, I'm not even watching the game. I read some comments, and apparently, I'm not even watching the game. Salah gets onto it from Harvey Elliott. Yeah, he's onside. Be shocked if that's not given as onside. Yeah, a very nice goal from the left-hand side. It's tip Salah, really. He's good. Eat that all day. Good assist from Harvey Elliott there. Good assist. I should think they're going to keep that onside. I should, because they're getting the benefit of the doubt to the attacking team now. Unless it's too close, we'll see. We'll see. Mike Dean, offside. They've disallowed it. They have disallowed it for clear and obvious offside. Very much so. That is in fact offside. And Liverpool do not have a 2-0 win, a 2-0 lead. They have a 1-0 lead. You are all suckers. I'm joking. Damn. Offside. Offside? Oh, Bruno in my team. So if he doesn't do shit versus Saints, I will transfer him for Mo Salah. Try and get both if you can. Is that offside, says Ravi? It is. It is. I thought it was a bit tight. I thought Salah might just get away with it, but not quite. And Burnley of the throw-in on the left-hand side with Charlie Taylor. Burnley getting, a little bit of help there. Still 1-0. I mean, if it's 1-0, it's easier, believe it or not, it's easier for Burnley to get back into it. 2-0, and you're probably looking for a hard shift in the office, especially with 60 minutes still left to go. Lovely overlap by Charlie Taylor. Headed away by Matip. Dwight McNeil gets that one. Brownhill headers it into the area and collected by Alisson. The build-up to the goal, that's what Liverpool need to keep doing. I agree. I do agree. There are plenty of cheap attackers who score goals. Yeah, I've got St. Maximin in my team. I've got Danny Ings in my team. They score goals. Simicast slips over, and that's going to go out for a goal kick to Burnley. Shame he could have scored even if he waited, was wide open. Yeah, he could have dropped back a bit or won't be ideal. But Burnley and Sean Dyche are going to be fairly happy at what they're seeing. I don't think they're going to be too upset. Who's City playing? City? Norwich, I think. Didn't need to push it offside. Yeah. I should have waited. Chris Wood with the ball. Can't find anyone there. And Mane intercepts it. Liverpool with some quick passing. Gets themselves out of danger. Alisson passes it to Trent on the right-hand side. Back to Alisson. Oh, Alisson with a lovely bit of touch there. And Liverpool can move away with Salah. Naby Keita hasn't got injured yet. Harvey Elliott gets to Hendo. Switches it to the other side with Simicast. Diego Jota. Liverpool looking to put a bit more pressure on. Joel Matip gets it to Trent. Trent on the right-hand side. Finds Naby. Mo Salah. Blocked by Ben Mee. But Burnley can't keep hold of the ball. And Salah finds Mane. Mane over the bar and into the cop. And that is why Sadio Mane is not very good. Who's City playing? I think they're playing Norwich. He would have been onside, but he's put it over the bar. What a chance, Mane. Kenny says Liverpool 5, Burnley 0. Villa 0, Newcastle 1, Palace 1, Brentford 1, Leeds 2, Everton 2, Man City 2, Norwich 3, Brighton 4, Watford 3 are my prediction for today's game. Today's games. Some of them I do want. You're expecting a lot of goals in the Premier League today. You are expecting it. I don't think anyone's ever. I don't think we're getting that many goals. Not in the Premier League. Cross goes in. Alisson can keep hold out on quite easily. Ravi saying Mane's confidence coming back. Maybe. Naby Keita, you ain't getting past Tarkowski like that, buddy. Not a chance. Naby Keita has not got injured yet. Thank the mercies. The Lord. Kenny says no, he's just shit. Yeah. Mane's definitely not the greatest of all time at the moment. Definitely struggling. But here comes Diego Jota. Jota shoots from the edge of the box, blocked. And now Burnley have the ball. And that's going to be a free kick to Burnley. Ashley Barnes was brought down by Naby Keita. If Jota's not careful, Tarkowski is going to boot that ball at you. It's not going to be pretty. As here come Burnley again. That's going to be a throw in to Burnley. PSG saying PSG and fans for it. Fuck off. Kenny, if you ever mention that sort of... I know RJ did it yesterday. We are not talking about fucking Mbappe to Manchester United. It's the most garbage bloody news story I've ever seen. It's like telling me Trent's an Everton fan. Not even possible. Kenny, you're an idiot for believing that. An absolute fucking idiot. How can you believe that? Mbappe to United. More chance of me shagging Beyonce. And I'm gay. So that's not going to work. Dwight McNeil hammers it off Trent. Corner to Burnley. Corner to bloody Burnley. Max says, I have a question. Ings or DCL? Probably Ings. He's more of a my player. I quite like Danny Ings. I think he's if you can keep Danny Ings fit, I think he's just a bit better. If Real Madrid fail to land him now, then we will get him. They will get, obviously Real Madrid will get it. I just think anyone actually putting that shit out into the public domain needs to give their fucking head a wobble. Anyone mentioning that Mbappe is going anywhere but Real Madrid, you need to give your head a big fucking wobble, right? Go give your head a wobble. Right, that's all. Go into your bedroom, give your head a wobble, come back, and we'll have a talk. Because that is some of the biggest garbage I've ever seen. That is like telling me, right, that if Manchester City don't land Harry Kane, he's going to come to Plymouth Argyle. Complete and utter garbage. That is essentially what you've done. Complete and utter garbage. Please do give your head a wobble. That is what I want you to do. Makes less sense and Grealish to City. It makes zero sense at all. Trent cuts it back to Salah and can't quite get it as Burnley get it out, but only as far as Joel Matip. Kenny says, I'm warming up to the idea of Haaland to United. Okay, Kenny, well, I would like you to also warm to the idea of Mason Greenwood leaving Manchester United in the next couple of years. So, Kenny, if you're warming to Haaland United, that's absolutely fine. There's a Mason Greenwood that is going to warm to leaving your fucking club. And for me, I, for one, would be quite happy to see Mason Greenwood walk into a City or a Chelsea side. He'll win more. But yes, you go get your Haaland. Also, whilst you're at it, in 5 years' time, you'll lose Haaland for free whilst Mino Raiola is spanking your fucking asses on public television. trust me, I couldn't think of a better idea. What? I know what to do. Instead of fixing that massive gaping hole in the middle, well, cool. No, Niall, if what's being said is true about the way we will play. Well, no, Kenny, you won't play any differently. You'll still play with your 4-3-3 or whatever, the 4-2-3-1. So yeah, you with rotation as well. Also, we won't lose Haaland for free. Right, so firstly, Mason Greenwood or Erling Haaland, for that matter, neither of them are going to be impressed with being a rotation player. Right? In fact, Kenny, go on to Football Manager, offer Erling Haaland a rotation contract and see what he does on Football Manager. Now, times that by a flying headbutt, and that's what you're going to get if you offer him. So, look, for me, I think that's complete and utter garbage. Utter garbage. So neither of them are going to want to rotate, right? So that fucking done for you. Ain't going to get that one, right? But you want to get Haaland, yet you've got a great big gaping hole in your midfield, right? It's absolutely nonsensical, right? Kenny, it's completely nonsensical getting Erling Haaland when you need to sort out your midfield. When Liverpool needed a centre-back and a goalkeeper, they didn't go fucking buy a right winger to go bloody replace Salah, did they? They didn't go get someone to replace Mane on the left-hand side. They went out, they got a fucking centre-back and a goalkeeper and won the Champions League and the Premier League. Yet Manchester United and their stupid fans have this weird thing in their head that the more attackers you buy, the more chance you're going to win the fucking Premier League. It's the most nonsensical bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Like, fuck my life. It genuinely astounds me how stupid Manchester United fans are. You are some of the most abhorrently stupid, dumbest fans I've ever dealt with. Like, fuck my life. Rant over. You're all idiots. You are all idiots. You are all fucking idiots. Nick Pope there of Superman punch, head injury. That ball goes into a cop. You're all fucking idiots. You are all fucking idiots. Right, Kenny. Haaland, Bruno, Sancho, Greenwood, Rashford, Martial, and only five of them are going to want to start every game. Greenwood doesn't play in every game. Right, Kenny, you cannot. So Sancho is not going to be a rotation option. Rashford is not a rotation option. Haaland is not a rotation option. So therefore, you cannot rotate them because they're going to expect to play a large amount of games. So Kenny, you go get Haaland. I'll go watch Mason Greenwood walk to Chelsea or Man City. And when he scores a winner at Old Trafford to deliver a Premier League title to Chelsea and Man City, I will fucking piss myself with laughter. Absolutely piss myself. And then, mind you, if you still haven't sorted out your midfield, because Ollie's gone, I don't know, after he's bought Haaland, he's fucking going for Mbappe. This man has got no fucking brain inside his head. If he's looking at Fred McTominay going, what a midfield, this is going to win me shit. He's fucking deluded and should never have been given another contract. If you look at Fred McTominay and you think that midfield is good, fuck my life, you are done. Don't watch football anymore. If you don't see the issue in your midfield, fuck my life, you're a fucking idiot. Greenwood won't leave to City or Chelsea. Kenny, if you go get Haaland, he'll go to wherever the fucking money is. Jadon Sancho is a Chelsea fan who's just went to United. Luke Shaw is a Chelsea fan who went to United. So, yes, they would fucking go to City. They would go to Chelsea. Because at the end of the day, that is nonsensical. You're a fucking idiot. You are a fucking idiot. What a ball by Hendo. Naby looking forward, looking good, trying his best. Absolutely. He'll just go wherever the money is. Kenny, this is football. Anything can happen with fucking Man City. So, if Manchester United disrespect Greenwood by bringing in Haaland, knowing that Greenwood is progressing very well, then why won't Greenwood not show the same loyalty? Because usually, If you go get Haaland, you're not showing him the loyalty that arguably he's earned or deserves to be given that chance. So, it's absolutely mental. Fucking deluded. I'd rather DM than Haaland, but this is next season. Well, you're not getting a fucking DM this season, so it is sort of, you're getting your DM next season. You'll get Trippier and that's it. I mean, nonsensical. If you lot go get Haaland and, I don't know, miss the title because Fred and McTominay still can't play football, I will fucking laugh. Because Haaland gets you what? An extra 5, 6 to 10 goals if he hits the Premier League off in Storm, which is not always a guarantee, right? Whereas a new midfield sorts you out for like fucking nonsense. You're all fucking idiots. United fans up and down the country are just, there is something in here missing. It's called a brain. There is something in your head that there's missing. It's called your fucking brain. Because none of you have got one. That's all most United fans. There's some of you I can tolerate, but fuck me. Half of you are just on a completely different fucking cloud. You lot are in the clouds above my head. You are living, your head is in the cloud. Your head is in the cloud. You're a fucking idiot. Let's have 6-star forwards and play a 2-2-6. Zachary, you're not, I know that's a joke, but you're not actually fucking wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We can get Camavinga, and Camavinga is 18. Great shout. Do you know what? Your brawl knowledge is fucking horrific. Why is all the Camavinga links gone quiet? Why is every link United we're linked with gone fucking silent? If you're not getting a DM, I bet you're not getting a DM. And then you'll get Haaland next year, and you're still looking at Fred and McTominay. I'm just going to sit here laughing. Also, when you lose Haaland for free, because Pogba is on his last year of his deal, when you lose Haaland for free, and he goes to Real Madrid for fucking nothing, I'm going to laugh. And I'm going to bully every single United fan that wanted Haaland relentlessly. I will bully you relentlessly. As if Ollie is looking at that midfield and thinking, we've got it good. Idiots. But back to the game. I'll go back to insulting you lot. The United fans, that is, at halftime. Trent with the ball there over everyone's head, and that's out for a throw. Zachary says, I call it soccer and I know better. Zachary, that in fact, what you've just said is factually true. That is factually true. You call it soccer and you still know more than United fans. You know what, Zachary? Well done, mate. You, very clever man. And you call it soccer. Which, I mean, is abhorrent and almost abuse, but we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Sal was going to go Liverpool, then decided not to. It's not all gone silent now. The situation is we're focusing on sales, and Camavinga will decide to either join United this summer or Real Madrid. Oh, if that's a choice, he's going to fucking Real Madrid, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, Kenny, you can keep living on cloud cuckoo. You haven't sold anyone yet, so fuck knows what player sales you're focusing on. Right? Fuck knows what you're focusing on. Who are you selling? I'm waiting. Who are you selling? I see no sales. So you're selling at absolutely fucking no one. But you're going to go get Haaland. Some of the shit people come out with is why I can't read Twitter too often. The blood pressure will go through the roof. We're selling Lingard. Well, fucking hip-de-doo. How long's it taken that fucking sale to happen? In fact, why don't you just go get Declan Rice and sell Lingard that way? Fuck me. United are clueless sometimes. Well done for taking 2 years to get Sancho. Congratulations. Congratulations on getting Varane, who's in his last year of his deal. These are not difficult to get done if you're run well. Getting fucking others would be fucking... You got more chance of me being straight. Fuck my life. You sold Pereira as well to Flamengo, whatever the fucking hell he's gone in Brazil. Fucking me. For Rice, no, because West Ham rejected you like 5 times. They fucking didn't reject me. I'm an Argyle fan. If we're bidding for Declan Rice, we've got no fucking idea what we're doing. No, I reckon there is a deal that could be done for Rice, Lingard, swap, easily done. Rice can be next summer, and then we can have Rice, Camavinga, pivot, as a replacement for Pogba has come. Oh my God. You're going to replace a what? Right. Do you know what, Kenny? Your club is finished. You're done. If you're going to replace a world-class midfielder in Paul Pogba with a 19 or 18-year-old kid, you're fucked. Oh my God. Wow. You're fucked. You are so fucked. Oh, United, a fucking banter club. Don't ever talk about Arsenal being a banter club. Have you looked at yourselves? Fuck my life. You're not even allowed in the same room as Chelsea, City, or Liverpool. I'm sorry, but no, you're not allowed. You're simply not allowed. Those three have got world-class managers. You've got Ollie. Those three, look what they need, apart from Pep, who's completely fucking off his head on fuck knows. Right? Don't ever Arsenal banter club, because you are such a shit club. I didn't want to lose my shit, but you are so shit. It's fucking unbelievable. You lost to Villarreal. When are you going to learn? Fuck my life. Half time, by the way, guys. Now, Kenny, when the fuck will you learn that Manchester United are finished? You're done. Absolutely shit. Fuck my life. Unbelievable. We have won the most. Well, fuck me. Do you know what, Kenny? You lot used to go at Liverpool for being history FC. When Liverpool used to go, we've won the Premier League with 18, 19 times. We've done this, we've done that. We're blah 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 blah. Right? What are you doing now? We've won the most trophies in English football. Well, fucking congratulations. When was the last one? When did you last win a trophy? Because I'm looking around. I'm pretty sure it was 4 years ago, Kenny. 4 years ago. Even a Carabao Cup. Even Leicester have won a trophy more recently than Manchester United. Now, I don't want to go at United, but you lot are stupid, so I have to. Leicester have won a title. Well, they've won a Premier League and they've now won a trophy more recently than Manchester United. Yet you want me to sit here and think your fans are the smartest fans in the world and that you're fucking incredible. Fuck my life. God knows. Let that sink in. Arsenal spend the most. Yeah, Arsenal have spent a lot. I do rate Ramsdale, though. They've got a good goalkeeper there. Now, do Liverpool need to make changes? I wouldn't say so. They will have, maybe not at half-time. Klopp will make changes. I just don't think he'll do that just yet. But, yeah, I mean, Kenny, incredible sometimes. The shit you've come out with. Absolutely. In fact, Kenny, I'm going to put the link in the chat. If anyone wants to come on and fight me, because Kenny's put me in a fight mood, or, and Kenny, if you want to fight me, be my guest, click the link and we'll have a chat, because you've said some absolute donkey shite. I'm still going to do a better job than Leno, let's be honest, but I completely agree. I rate Ramsdale. And if anyone comes at me with the uneducated sort of argument back going, he's had 3 relegations, I'm just going to shut you down straight away. I'll just shut you down straight away, because that's just a really, really poor, stupid take, in my opinion. Ravi says, now, do you think Klopp will be happy the first half display? I think there will be a little bit of frustration. You could see him getting a little bit frustrated on the touchline, but I think overall Klopp will be very happy with the result at the moment. Obviously, taking a 1-0 lead in at halftime against a very tricky Burnley side. They've put the ball in the back of the net twice, so I think they'll be happy. We were a mess for Mourinho last season's. And Ollie's first 2021, we weren't that good either and took advantage of everyone being shit. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, you're still not explaining how Ollie's going to keep everyone happy, considering the man's got about as much rotation as a fucking tin hat. do you know what absolutely astounds me sometimes? The shit people come out with astounds me. It confuses me. But we're joined by Max. Max, how are you doing?
Fucking fuming. Kenny thinks he's the masterclass of Manchester United when he's really not.
United fans are just fucking idiots.
Exactly.
Kenny, Kenny, click the link. Come on and actually talk to me about it. If you are brave enough and have the balls to stick up to your convictions, come on, talk to me about Greenwood and Haaland and all that lovely stuff. Get your ass on here, and I'll break every point you put.
Don't be a pussy.
Yes. Yeah, click the link. Come on, and you've unlocked a lion. You've unlocked a lion, mate. You've unlocked the lion. Click the link. Get your ass in here. But Max, before Kenny does come in, because he best be coming in, because I want to debunk half of what he said.
Rip him apart.
What's your thoughts? I'll be in 2 minutes after I pray. Okay.
You pray that you're gonna live?
No, I'm pretty sure. Don't they pray like regularly during the day? I think. I'm pretty sure.
Possible.
I have no idea.
Possible.
But what's your thoughts on the
first
first
notice. I haven't been too mad at the players this time. Obviously, last season when we lost 1-0 was absolutely shite. But this one, that goal that was offside, it was offside. To be fair, there was no real complaining about that. I said that player. I can't remember which player it was now. Against Simicus, but I said he was milking it. I'm like, actually, looking back at it, nah. But no, it has been a good half. I don't see Klopp making changes other than maybe another attacker up front, but I don't. It just depends what he thinks, because at the moment we've done so well at defending them and holding their position, but there's not much else to say. It has been a good half. We have attacked, but we've also had to defend at some occasions. But it's been decent. It's been decent. I've quite enjoyed it. It's a very entertaining game, and let's be honest. I'm going to be honest here. I do see Burnley scoring this one. I do see Burnley scoring, even if they don't get a point. But you know.
Yeah. Lewis, what about you? What have you made of the game so far?
It's been good. It's been pretty dominant by Liverpool, as probably expected. However, I believe Burnley have shown some glimpses at times. But I don't think Sean Dyche had many expectancy going to this game. As much as you want to win this game and cause an upset on like their return to Anfield, I believe Sean Dyche. I don't think he'll be too annoyed. Like, I'm pretty sure you said that as well. I don't think he'll be too annoyed. But of course he wants to go out there and try and get at least a point out of this. But like I said, they've been bright at times, but as expected, I think Liverpool have been dominant, as expected.
Yeah, I mean, with a 1-0, they'll probably still think that they can get back in this. Is my viewpoint on it. But Chris, what's been your overall thoughts of the game so far?
I think I agree with Matt, to be honest, because I think it's been a good first half, but Burnley have been dangerous. They've had the dangerous moments. I think we are in control in midfield. That's why I think Fabinho is a big miss, in my opinion. But it's a good cross from Samitas, who's now proven to be a good backup for Robertson, and good header from Jota. But I'm happy we're in the lead at half time. I'm fucking shocked we're in the lead at half time. Burnley been causing us problems. But I think there is a second half, and I do expect us to try and hopefully get that second goal, which should finish Burnley off. Because we know Burnley, they don't score more than one goal.
Yeah, I mean, 1-0, they're still probably thinking we can get back into this. And you're right, Liverpool have dominated the game so far, but Burnley have had their moments. Now to debunk half of what Kenny said. Start with point 1, please.
So with Haaland, of course, I'm just gonna start with this summer. On why I think we'll get a DM this summer,
Right.
or what I'm hoping we'll get a DM this summer. Or of course Haaland next summer, because we have the money.
You've gone from why you're getting a DM to why you're hoping to get a DM already. Fuck me, what's next? You're not getting a DM?
Well, it's interesting because I think the only DM that we are really linked to and we could get is Camavinga, because the thing with Camavinga is that according to Jackie Henchman, he's basically he's got two choices: either go to Real Madrid next, which is against Rennie's wishes because they don't want to lose him for free, of course, or go to United this summer, which I mean, he is the other sign, but I think that he won't go against Rennie's wishes and come to us. But I admit that he's been a bit hopeful. But of course, that has to go into place for Haaland to happen, because I'd much rather DM than Haaland. But with Haaland, I think that I mean, all he does love Greenwood. He's a very good manager. So I think that
yeah, carry on. Well, I mean, he did such a good job with Lingard. I'm pretty sure it was David Moyes that fixed him, but you can continue.
No, I mean with actual players that play for us. But
well, believe it or not, Jesse Lingard was an actual player that played for you. You just had to send him out on loan to get him fixed up.
Yeah, but we barely even started him. But with Haaland,
that's part of the problem. But carry on.
With Haaland and Greenwood, I do think we would rotate a little bit. Now, whether Haaland and Greenwood
rotate a little bit, you know,
and I think
rotate a little bit. Who's telling Haaland that he's hold on 1 minute, one bit at a time. Who the fuck's telling Haaland that he's going to get rotated out? I would love to be in the room. I would love to be a fly on the wall in that day. Fuck my life. He's going to headbutt the flying shit out of someone. Haaland rotate, yeah, great chance. You got more chance of me going on a romantic meal with flaming Michelle Keegan.
No, I mean it's mostly on I'm going to use this last season as an example where, for example, Cavani, well, Martial started the season and he started quite poorly. Now he started mostly until the PSG game and he open goal. Then Cavani had that Southampton game and starting. And then went on better form and started. It's going to be based on form. That's what they mean. That's what it's going to be.
No, fucking won't. You've just compared fucking Martial to Erling Haaland. That is arguably the most. That is arguably one of the most disrespectful. Shut up for a second. Shut the fuck up for a second. Let me talk. That is arguably one of the most barbaric, stupidest, absolute ridiculous comments I've ever heard in my entire life. Comparing Martial's situation to Erling Haaland is mind-blowing at best. Right, so you're going to rotate your £105 million player, because don't forget Mino Raiola's going to want a fair chunk of money for this. So great move. So Greenwood, how many games is he going to get out from?
Up front?
Yeah.
It depends on how good Haaland plays.
No. Give me a figure. I mean, you've worked out that you're getting Haaland next summer, so give me a rough estimate. How many games is Greenwood going to play out from?
I'm just going to say Premier League because it's a bit easier for Premier League.
That would be fucking ideal. There's 38 games in the Premier League. We can go Premier League.
Starting probably about 13.
What?
13.
You're telling me Haaland's sitting on the bench for 13 Premier League games? You're joking. What, Erling Haaland is going to sit on your bench for 13 games?
We have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he regularly.
You got
Cavani and Haaland.
He fucking. I frankly couldn't give a shit, mate. There is no way on this planet Erling Haaland is going to sit on the bench for 13 Premier League games without him fly kicking the shit out of someone. Whether he's got that respect or not, he's not bloody sitting on the bench for 13 Premier League games. Absolute madness. 13. Okay, so where's Greenwood's other games coming from? He's not a right winger. You've seen this many a times. He's not a right winger. He's a striker. You've seen this so many times. On the right wing, on the right wing, he's actually very ineffective. On the right wing, he's very ineffective. It doesn't help the team with him being on the right wing. He's so one-dimensional down the wings. Because believe it or not, Mason Greenwood is a fucking striker. So how many games is he going to play a right wing?
I'll say 8.
So he's going to play in total 21 games, which is 9 less than he played last season in the Premier League. He's going to play less games, and you're still expecting. Okay, so imagine this, right? So you've signed Haaland. What do you do if Good walks up to Ollie going, "I want to leave. Here's my transfer request." How do you feel about that?
Well, then we can't really do anything about it, can we? But I mean, I think
you could have done. You could have done plenty. So not finished. My point is not.
I mean,
finished.
at that point, he submitted.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. So you've just lost a free player that you've created from your youth academy. Congratulations. So what happens if City or Chelsea come in and bid for him?
Well, I don't think he'd go to City, so he'd probably go to Chelsea.
Oh, hold on. He's not getting game time at Manchester United. Man City. Oh, that's 1-0. I think that's offside there. It's 1-1. I think offside. Yeah.
1-1.
Right. So 1-1, but it was offside. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer walks up to Greenwood saying, "I can only play 21 games because I've decided to go get Erling Haaland because you're shit." Right. We can only assume that Ollie will probably say something like that. Fuck knows why he was so upset with Lingard. Right. So Ollie says that, and then Greenwood puts in the transfer request, says, "I never want to play for this club ever again. Been treated badly, blah 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 blah." Right. So that happens. So Pep, whoever is in charge of City, talks to Greenwood's agent and goes, "I guarantee that Greenwood will be a main star in the Manchester City lineup. Will play over 30 games in the Premier League and will be our main man."
Not with Man City.
Oh, hold on. If a manager other than Pep, and he has not normally rotated his strikers too often. The rest of the team, yes, strikers not normally. So he gets that, or Chelsea say the same thing. Why won't he go?
Well, I mean, for Man City, he wouldn't play because they're probably going to get another striker. I'd expect them to get another striker.
Hold on. No, Kenny, that's not what I fucking said. So, Kenny, listen to what I fucking said and answer the question. Mason Greenwood is identified by Manchester City as their star man. They want him to play over 30 games for them, a season, right? Pepper's left. It's a new manager who isn't too keen on heavily rotation, right? So, they do that. They talk to Mason Greenwood. Why does Greenwood not go to City?
I mean, I don't think I just don't think Greenwood's the type of player to do something like that. I think at Chelsea. Right.
So if Manchester United disrespect Greenwood by bringing in Haaland, affecting his game time, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is so abhorrent with how he's treated Greenwood during that spell, why wouldn't Greenwood just stick his finger up to you lot and go, "Fuck you lot, I want to stay in Manchester, I'm going to City"?
This is all ifs. You can say if, but I'll be honest. Ollie won't be that abhorrent about it.
If Ollie's getting in Haaland, you are going to have someone getting very pissed off which is going to make Ollie's job 20 million times harder.
I mean,
it would be one of the most stupidest things I've ever seen United do. It would be
Can I just jump in here?
You may.
Kenny, you're saying about signing Haaland. You have fucking Cavani. Is that not good enough for you?
next summer,
Cavani will be gone, but if United are smart, they put Greenwood up front and buy a backup and then spend that 70, 80 million on a world-class DM. That's what a sensible club would do.
I mean...
You mean what? Camavinga's not a world-class... Camavinga's not a world-class DM, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Camavinga. I wouldn't be unhappy with that. I mean, that's what I originally wanted to do. I think this Haaland thing, it all depends on this season, because I think...
Do you know what? I would love it if you got Haaland. I would love it if you got Haaland, because if Greenwood whacks in 15 plus goals this season, which he could easily do, right? He's already then saying, "Nah, I've done enough here, right, to get the number 9 or to be the number 9 for United." If you go and get Haaland, Greenwood's that angry he fucks off, right? I would love it if he has to go to Old Trafford with a City or Chelsea, and the and final game you're both in a title race, and he scores the winner in Stretford End, Manchester City or Chelsea, because I am going to come for every single United fan that has wanted Haaland, because you're all in for it. And I would love it if Greenwood continues to win shit whilst you are bullied and destroyed by Mino Raiola and Haaland leaves for Real Madrid for free. I would love it.
I mean, I'm not completely... I'm not completely... It depends, because if Greenwood...
Go get your tin hats. Everyone go get a tin...
If he proves
United fans need to get their tin hats, I swear.
If he proves that he's definitely a starting striker, then I would love for him just to get a backup and get a couple of depth, maybe one big signing like a DM if we still need one by then.
Greenwood is going to link up better with Bruno Fernandes, right? Haaland won't do the link up with Bruno. I said this on the United show. Bruno and Pogba are going to thrive with having someone like Mason Greenwood up front. Someone who's not afraid to go to the flanks. Someone who's not afraid to go out onto the channels and get involved there and leave a great big gaping hole in the middle for Bruno to go through. Bruno and Pogba benefit very much from Greenwood's ability and his movement. Also, adding into the fact that he's one of the most clinical strikers there's been in the Premier League, and to add to the fact that he's the third youngest striker to have scored 30 Premier League goals for Manchester United. This continuous talk about Haaland is arguably the most disrespectful and the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But go get your tin hat.
No, I just think I'm not fully in it yet. I just think it depends.
Well, I just think you're a fucking idiot for wanting. I not you personally. I just think anyone wanting Haaland, when you got someone like Greenwood, you're looking at that midfield. I just think you're an absolute fucking idiot, an absolute idiot, who hasn't got a clue what they're thinking. Because why would you want that midfield? And this whole Camavinga talk. Okay, cool. Camavinga, unless he signs by the 31st of August, you ain't getting a Camavinga. And also, he's not a world-class DM. You're better off saving the bloody money you're going to get for Haaland or spend on Haaland and have to deal with Raiola, and just spend that money on getting a world-class DM, which solves so many more of your problems than getting another forward. If Ollie gets another forward, it is clear that he doesn't know what to do in midfield. And then you have to think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be sacked straight away. If he can't fix that midfield, he should be sacked straight away.
I mean, I'm not fully into Haaland yet. I am warming up to it, but I'm not fully into it yet.
You might as well just go get the tin hat. You might as well just get the tin hat now, mate. When Liverpool needed a centre back and a goalkeeper to go and replace whoever they had it was Luis Karius and Mignolet. Did Liverpool go get a right winger to compete with Salah or Firmino or Mane? Did they fuck? They went and spent 75 million on Van Dijk. They went and spent 50 million on Alisson. They didn't go buy a right winger. So what you're doing is you're trying to fix something that doesn't need fixing, yet you're just going to leave the issue that needs fixing. Great.
I mean in the past, we've had Cole, Solskjaer, Sheringham.
It's like, but football's changed from them days, mate. And also, they were working under Sir Alex Ferguson, who could get a lot more respect than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now. So don't you dare ever compare Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to Sir Alex Ferguson ever again, because that is fucking horrific. So you what?
No, it was a joke.
What did you just say?
I jokingly said always clear about Ferguson.
And you're meant to be a United fan. You thought that was a good joke.
It's a joke.
Unbelievable. That's a United. Okay. Well, that is, yeah. Wow. How's the game going now? Game's going very well. I'm fighting Kenny more at the moment. Just go get your tin hat. Be done with it. Because if you're looking at that midfield and thinking no problem there, it's fucking brilliant. Then crack on. Be my guest.
No, there's definitely a problem there. I've said multiple times I'd rather want a DM than Haaland, but it's just I think it all depends how Greenwood plays this season and if he's ready to make that step up as a starting striker to the next season. Because then, I think we just get a backup striker. Quite a few backups.
Well, maybe, but maybe Ollie is just a fucking idiot. Have you considered that?
I think this season's is his last season to win a trophy. That's my view on Ollie. I'm not on the other out big age yet, but it's his last chance.
But all I will say is, if you lot go and get Haaland, you've just gone and performed the most ridiculous thing in the world.
We'll see.
It would be dumb, and if you do lose Greenwood, and Greenwood, imagine if Greenwood just decided to run his contract down as well. He didn't even let you get money for him. Mad. Zach says, Kenny doesn't like Greenwood, I feel. He would trade him for Haaland.
I love Greenwood.
That is essential. These United fans saying that they love Greenwood and want to get Haaland, they do not love Greenwood. Because if they loved Greenwood and they wanted Greenwood to develop, they wouldn't go get someone that would hamper every move of him getting game time up front. The fans that say that they love Greenwood absolutely despise him. Anyone who says that they want Haaland in at United really don't care about some of their youth players who are very good. And that's, for me, just facts.
I mean, I love Greenwood. I wouldn't trade Greenwood for Haaland. I'm not completely in the Haaland brigade yet. I just think it depends on the season.
If you lot go get Haaland and you lot are happy with that, crack on. Because I would love to see Greenwood succeed in another place. So if Greenwood was at a City or a Chelsea, I would actually prefer that because he'd win more. Because they're serious clubs. They know what they're doing. Manchester United are run like an idiot. They're run like a fucking circus. Manchester United and Arsenal are arguably the two worst fan bases and the worst run clubs at all. They're absolutely thick as two planks of wood.
I think City's fan base is worse than at least Arsenal's. I'm not going to say anything like United's fan base, but I think the City's fan base is awful from what I've seen of them.
Nothing tops United or Arsenal. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your fans are
I've seen some City fans.
I frankly couldn't give a shit. And your fans are absolutely shocking. And the thing is, Haaland is a target man, right? He's that focal point. I don't play with that, right? Also, I can imagine Bruno getting very frustrated with Erling Haaland very quickly. But I mean, piss off Bruno. It's the last thing you want to do. I just think the people who want Haaland really haven't thought it through. Really haven't thought it through in any way, shape, or form. It makes no sense. Like, why spend 100 million when you've already got a player who could do equally and probably has the same ceiling as Erling Haaland? Yet if you treat this guy right, he won't leave you. He'll stay until the end of his career, or until mid-30s. Instead, you want to go get Erling Haaland, who will happily drop you out of nowhere and go, fuck it, I want to go Real Madrid. Very similar with Ronaldo at the age of 36. In his prime years, he's just going to leave. And there's a good chance with Mino Raiola, you lose him for free. He's done it with so many of his clients.
I don't think he'd go for free, but I do see
why not. Right, so you look at Donnarumma, he's gone for free. Ibrahimovic has gone for free more times than I care to imagine. Client of Mino Raiola. Mino Raiola loves his players running down contracts and leaving for free because he gets more money out of it. So Haaland would leave for free, and you'd get no money for him.
He might live for free. Maybe, but...
Well, Mino Raiola is pushing for Pogba to run his contract down and move to another team for free. You'd lose Haaland for free. It'd be so funny. If you lost Haaland for free, Greenwood walks out. You lot are fucked. How do you recover from that? Embarrassing. That would be absolutely embarrassing. But I mean, yeah, I thought Ollie said that he didn't want to deal with Mino Raiola anymore.
When?
No, so it came out multiple. I think it came out last year or something. Never wants to work with Mino Raiola again. Why do you think Sir Alex Ferguson, the greatest ever Manchester United manager, did not do business with Mino Raiola? Why do you think that is? Because Fergie didn't like the way Mino was acted. But he's the greatest ever United manager, and he didn't want to do business with Mino Raiola. Does that not say anything?
I mean, Raiola's a fucking knob.
Yet you want to go get another client of his.
I don't fully want to yet.
Fully want to, considering it. I mean, the fact you even considering wanting to do business with Mino Raiola is astounding. If I was a United fan or member of the United board and my manager comes up going, I want Haaland, I'll look at his agent and go, find something else. Find a different plan because you're not having that one.
We have the
Huh?
We have the Glazers.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
Ollie could be smart enough and realise that it's not. Zachary says the ironic thing is Haaland needs a good midfield for his style. Yeah, he's gonna have Fred and McTominay. I'm sure he's gonna love it. Haaland changes the system a lot. Do you know? I reckon Ollie picks Haaland over a midfielder. It's already been said. Apparently, Ollie wanted to get Harry Kane above a centre back, which I thought was absolutely fucking hilarious. This was at the start of the window. He wanted Harry Kane over Varane. But the only reason he's got Varane is because Harry Kane is 150 million. United aren't spunking that on one player. The only reason you've got Varane. I do. Ollie's always investing into his forward line. He's never invested into his midfield. Never. He's never got the right midfielder for that job. He continues to want to invest in other players that are going upfield. He's always done that. He is an absolute fucking idiot. he's an idiot.
I mean, we only really got in the forward line, Sancho and James, like in that front three. I can't remember anyone else.
I'm guessing fucking Cavani's just a mystery then.
Oh yeah, Cavani, but that was as like a backup and stuff.
It doesn't matter what is Cavani a forward or a midfielder?
Yes.
So that's another investment into a forward line, right?
Right. Yeah, that's three. That's three.
How many midfielders has Ollie bought in his tenure?
So he's got Van der Beek. No one else.
I can help you with this one.
One, I think.
So he's bought three forwards, one midfielder. And how long have you had Fred and McTominay?
Or
about 2 seasons now.
They didn't play that much in the lockdown season, but they played a lot last season. So
okay, so how many times have you noticed that there's an issue with those two as a midfield option?
As a partnership, I've noticed a lot. But
how come that has never even been considered to be replaced? Never. Yeah. All the talk is for Haaland next summer. No talk for this year. There's no other midfielders apart from Camavinga, and even his links have quietened down. Right? And there's these links with Saul Niguez, yet there's nothing really concrete. No one big is coming out saying, yeah, there's a good chance this could happen. Right? Nothing like it was with Varane or Sancho. Right? Yeah, where's this belief that a DM? Because you're not the first United fan to come on and say that there's going to be a DM, that you're getting a DM this summer. Where's this coming from? Where's this ambition of getting a DM when all links have gone completely stone cold dead to the point that they're not even being discussed? Right? Because all I'm hearing with Saul Niguez is that there's a possibility that Chelsea or Liverpool are looking at him. I'm not really hearing much about United anymore. United are focusing on outgoings, yet they've only made one sale just yet. And the deadline for sales, or the transfer deadline day is, let me just check it up now.
Pereira was a loan. Pereira was a loan, not a sale.
Well, it's a loan with an obligation to buy, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't.
Well, that's a sale then. Well, if it's obligation, they have to buy him then. So deadline day is in about a week's time. It's about 9 days' time. So you're telling me, right? You're telling me that you're going to sell all. Well, you've not even made a sale yet, right? And you want to get rid of Lingard. Yeah, cool. Fuck knows who you place him. Who you go, bring in to act as a backup for Bruno. You've loaned out Pereira, right, with an obligation to buy. So you've not made a sale yet, right? So you're expecting in 9 days Manchester United to sell 3-4 players, because I'm guessing Phil Jones is on the list. I'm guessing you want to get Diallo out on loan. You want to get Garner out on loan. You want to sell Lingard. You want to I don't even know who else you want to sell. All right. So you're expected to do all of that. Then, not only that, you're also going to then go buy Trippier, and you're going to buy a DM all in 9 days.
I mean, we don't.
When have United ever operated so quickly and so smart in any transfer window in the recent time?
The things with Camavinga, the reason we're so
no, Kenny. When have United ever operated so quickly and so decisively in a transfer window in recent years?
I mean, we haven't. But the thing
why is there a belief between United fans that you are going to you're going to operate so decisively and so quickly and so well run in this transfer window? What is giving you this belief? Because
the only midfielder we basically can get this window, Camavinga, is affordable apparently without sales.
Go to Mane. Go to Liverpool, Mane. We're going to end this. I'm going to go back to the match in a second. But just quickly, what's giving you this belief that you're going to operate so decisively in this window?
I don't think we will. I think we'll sell Lingard, but with the thing is the only midfielder we really can get this summer is Camavinga. He's apparently affordable without sales, that many sales, and apparently if Lingard goes, probably will be able to afford him. So it's a 50-50 to be fair, because he does have two choices. But the reason I think he'll pick is because it's against Rene's wishes for him to go for free.
He won't give a shit about Rene's wishes. They're football players. If he wants to go to Madrid, he'll go to Madrid. He won't give a shit about Rene's.
I mean, Rene will probably. I think Rene have asked him to go this summer if he wants to.
Oh my god! Right, yeah, cool. We're gonna end this. I might do something tonight. So if you are free tonight, jump on, because I think I'm gonna do a sort of a rundown of all the crap that we're seeing. But yeah, cheers for coming on, Kenny. I will speak to you in a bit. But I need to get back to the match. I just realised there's 20 minutes of the match left. But cheers for coming on, mate.
Goodbye.
United fans are stress me out. What's the game like? The game has been all Liverpool, from what I could tell. Obviously, I was busy arguing with Kenny about getting Haaland, which is utterly barbaric. But it is 2-0. It was Mane with the goal for Liverpool, as Van Dijk has the ball. But yeah, tonight I might do a bit on transfers. We may do talking Haaland. In fact, I actually think I think we'll do that. I think we'll do Haaland. Do United need Haaland? I don't know. I have a little thing, but we may do something on that tonight. Big up to Jay, who says, "Hey Niall and everyone in the chat, hope you are all well." Absolutely. DC says, "Goal, you are correct." That's woeful defending. Where are centre backs at? I'm guessing the centre backs are somewhere not doing their jobs. I'm guessing. Jay says, "Last night's United was so funny at the end. It was absolutely hilarious. I loved the ending of that. It was brilliant. The ending was fantastic." But Liverpool are winning 2-0. Burnley currently with the ball. They've got a throw-in. Next Saturday, Manchester City versus Arsenal is the Saturday lunchtime kickoff. We'll definitely be covering that one. Today, Inter Milan are playing Genoa. Should be an interesting one, that, with no Lukaku. Harvey Elliott fouled. 10 p.m. show tonight, I'm guessing. Might be. I might do. I haven't really thought. Harvey Elliott's just been fouled again. He's a good little player. He is a good little player. He's going to get a lot of free kicks for Liverpool. Niall always has some good discussions. Yeah, I think for me, I just think getting Haaland is just stupid. I think it's stupid why you would even think it's a good idea. I just don't get it. I really, really don't get it. Right, because at the end of the day, it's just thick. It's really stupid bringing in Haaland. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Trent is standing over this free kick, as is Simicast, but I think it'll be Trent to take it. I can't imagine it'll be Simicast. It's got to be Trent, which it is. Cross goes in, headed. Oh, and that's off the line by, I think that's Ashley Barnes, I think. Yeah, Ashley Barnes just clearing it off the line there. Great chance for Liverpool there. It's all Liverpool now. There's 17 minutes of the match to go. Liverpool 2, Burnley 0. Trent with the cross. Van Dijk still in the area. Mane. And that's blocked, and that will be a corner, I think. Or is that a goal kick? Not so sure. I think, yeah, it's corner. Simicast will take. Simicast to take the corner. Nice to see you on the show yesterday. Pope is finished, says Dylan. He was out injured, wasn't he? Oh, Van Dijk nearly getting the header there. Harvey Elliott. Nope, no foul there. Jordan Henderson switches it back to Tsimikas. Cross goes in. Matip over the bar. Corner. Oh, no. That's actually a goal kick. Going to a Shrewsbury game. I'm not. I'll be listening in. But there is a change. Chris Wood coming on for Jay Rodriguez. I can't say I'm too surprised by this. Chris Wood hasn't really had an impact. Ashley Barnes has been good. Ashley Barnes has been very good there. But there's a change, obviously. Rodriguez and Rodriguez coming on for Chris Wood. So we'll make that change now. I don't think, have Liverpool made any subs? I don't think they have. Everyone on the pitch looks like they started. 74 minutes in, no changes from Liverpool, one change from Burnley. At least I think that they've only made the one change. Yep, no changes for Liverpool, one change for Burnley. So, yeah, not many changes. But Burnley on the attack for Jay Rodriguez now, who gets past Matip. But gets it back to Brownhill. Brownhill finds Matthew Loughton, who finds Goodmanson. There we go. There's a change that Chris Wood has come off for Jay Rodriguez. Niall, when are you and Shah watching Chelsea next? I'm not sure. 100%. But I'll definitely be up for doing another one. Dylan says Dyche is fuming. Don't know why. But I can imagine. Jay says, I'll think at end 2-0 Liverpool. I did think that. Rotherham and Sheffield. Rotherham's just missed a penalty. Chelsea Liverpool next week would be good. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing watch-alongs for a lot of games. That's for sure. As here comes Matthew Loughton, defended by Tsimikas very well. I think it's good news for Liverpool that Robbo is on the bench though. Really good. That means he could be in contention to start next week against Chelsea, which you're gonna want because that's a big game. Tsimikas will take the throw-in. The Plymouth kit you are wearing looks a lot like Newcastle's home kit, except the badge, obviously. Yeah, this was our home kit 3 years ago, I think. So it's a traditional old school one from us. Mike Dean's given a foul. Not who for. The cop is in full voice, though. With 13 minutes of the game to go. There's not my face mask, but I presume everyone has been vaccinated. But it's great to see fans back. Great to see fans back now. There's Van Dijk, who sit long. Trent is going to run onto it, but Nick Pope I'm not sure what Nick Pope did there. Why didn't he just pick that up? I'm confused there. Liverpool overthrown. Salah to Trent, to Harvey Elliott, back to Hendo, all the way back to Matip. Tells him to go to the to Ali. Back to Matip. Naby. Hendo. Hendo's now playing sort of glorified right back at the moment. And that's going to be a throw into Liverpool. I must say, Matip and Hendo have looked good. Another change for Burnley being made now. Still no changes for Liverpool. No change as of yet for the boys in red. Klopp must be quite happy with this team. You'd have thought he may have made a couple of subs, or at least one by now. Hendo loses the ball, as does Jota, but the Liverpool players keep the ball. Advantage played by Mike Dean. Long ball over but Mane's not getting to that, and Nick Pope does get the ball. Liverpool 2, Burnley 0. I only watch along of the day because I didn't fancy doing a watch along for Watford versus I think they're playing Brighton. But talking of that, Firmino is getting stripped, ready to come on. Now, Jay Rodriguez tried to get past Alisson, but wasn't quite happening, as here's a Burnley change. Off comes Goodmanson. He'll be replaced by Walker Peters. I think that's Walker Peters. So 23. Did not mean to do that. 23. I think that's 20. Eric Peters. 23 is Eric Peters. So a change there for Burnley. Obviously, Liverpool are making their own change at some point soon. It looks like Thiago is also coming on for Liverpool. So Jurgen is going to freshen things up in the midfield of that, or in midfield for Liverpool. Thiago looking like he's going to make an appearance in front of a full Anfield that hasn't been done. It is Thiago and it is Firmino that are coming on. So the first one is Thiago, and he will be coming on for, I don't know who he's coming on for Naby Keita. So Thiago is on for Naby, and Jota is coming off for Firmino. So on comes Naby, on comes Thiago, and then off comes Jota, and on comes Firmino. So Firmino coming on for Jota, and there's a couple of Liverpool changes. So like for like in both aspects. Obviously, you'd expect to see Firmino going up into centre, which is what Jota was operating, and you'd expect Thiago to go into that midfield with Hendo and Harvey Elliott. But interesting that he did start Harvey Elliott. Maybe he's showing his not afraid to play Harvey. Harvey, I think, has looked fairly decent as well. As Tsimikas is all over him. And that will be a free kick to Burnley. 81 minutes gone. But yeah, Tsimikas was just all over Dwight McNeil there. And there we go. So there's the changes. So as I said, on came Thiago and Firmino for Naby and Jota. As Burnley are on the ball on the right-hand side, cross goes in from Dwight McNeil, but that is dealt with by Trent. Only for a throw-in, so that will be a throw-in to Burnley. Eric Peters went for it, but Charlie Taylor's going to take it. No Burnley player is offering anything at this moment. Nice bit of work there. Will Bobby feature off the bench more? Maybe. I think he'll start some games. I think Klopp will rotate with those two. Maybe. Potentially could happen. But Burnley with the ball now with 8 minutes of the game to go. Hendo, nice bit of work from Harvey Elliott. Finds Firmino, who's finds Harvey Elliott back, and he's fouled. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool in the centre circle. Burnley have made one change, haven't they? So only one change for Burnley. They've made two now, haven't they? They brought on Eric Peters and Jay Rodriguez. Not sure if they're going to make another change. Ben Mee, Tarkowski clears it. Dwight McNeil loses it to Tsimikas. Cross goes in, headed away by Tarkowski, and Eric Peters boots the ball only as far as Matip, who loses the ball, but then intercepts it again. This time Trent with the ball. Finds Harvey Elliott. Makes a short pass to Trent. Bobby Firmino with the ball. Thiago takes on his man, but pass it squared to the right to Trent, who finds Harvey Elliott, finds Salah. Salah drives in at the players. Trent from distance outside the edge of the area, and that is straight into Nick Pope's hands as he boots it long up to the two physical strikers as both players go down. But Mike Dean says no, and that would be a throw in to Burnley. Ashley Barnes and Matip were the two that were collided. Crossed by Burnley, dealt with by Matip. Throw in Burnley. 6 minutes of normal time to go. Liverpool have had 24 attempts, 8 on target. Been very clinical. Very clinical. There's a picture of someone with a Jurgen Klopp face mask. Love to see it. Burnley have another throw-in. It's just throwing after throwing for Burnley at the moment. Liverpool really want this clean sheet. You can sense that. 2 games, 2 clean sheets would be really beneficial for Liverpool. Liverpool switch it around. Cross goes in, but Alisson should deal with this. He does. He punches it away as Hendo controls it, hits it to Firmino, who misplaced pass to Harvey Elliott. Breaking news, no Sigurdsson for Everton, says Chris. I'm shocked. Dwight McNeil, shot well wide. Well wide for them. Kenny says 2 on Cork. I haven't seen a goal just yet. I haven't seen a goal. But yeah, there's 5 minutes of the game to go. Liverpool looking very, very controlled. And here's Salah. Salah with the run. Can he get a shot? He finds Mane, who can't quite sort his feet out, but Bobby will get onto it for Liverpool. Simicast offering a little bit of support now, but he decides to use Thiago on the edge of the area. Shot is deflected wide for a corner. Liverpool corner. Thiago doing all right there. I'm not sure if he's done the thumbs up yet. Chris said, I had to. I'm sorry. It's all right, mate. It's all right. But yeah, believe it or not, Sigurdsson is not going to be, playing for Everton today. As Trent goes over to take the corner. Interesting, because Trent and Robbo used to take each other's sides corners, didn't they? But corner goes in, not onto anyone's head. Big up to Wolf. How are we doing? Wolf? Long ball forward, and Alisson will collect that quite nicely and passes to Simicast on the left. Simicast to Mane, back to Simicast. Bobby Firmino with the ball. Advantage played by Mike Dean as Simicast is on the floor. Trent, Salah. Salah shoots, and that is wide. 86 minutes on, and Simicast is hurt. He looks quite hurt at the moment. I'm not sure. Yeah, he sort of just run into Cork, I think. Certainly going to hurt a little bit. I can imagine Cork didn't really feel much about it because Simicast is a fly compared to Cork. The Klopp not looking too happy, but he's having a little chat with Harvey Elliott. They're just showing the goal from Jota after 18 minutes, his first goal of the game. And then they're showing the goal from Sadio Mane in front of a full Anfield as well. So I can imagine that he's absolutely delighted. Simicast is all right. He's not dislocated anything. He's going to be all right. As Klopp just has a little word with him before Simicast will go back onto the pitch. I'm not sure how much added time there's going to be. There's 2 minutes of 2 minutes of normal time. Then we'll have added time after that. Nick Pope will take the goal kick. Kicks it long. Past the halfway line up to Ashley Barnes. Flicks it onto Jay Rodriguez. He shoots. Saved by Alisson, and it was, in fact, offside. But Alisson had to be alert. Those were one of the tight ones. It wasn't obvious. Actually, yeah, it was. It was quite obvious. But for those, I don't mind them letting play continue and then bringing it back for the offside. In those instances, obviously, if it's clear offside, yeah, not a problem. Obviously, flag up. But for that one, yeah, I could tell it was offside from here, but I'm watching it on the TV. But you would expect a Premier League linesman to have to have the ability to see that as offside. So I don't mind it. As long as the ones that are really, really obviously offside are called straight away. And a return for Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is going to be Liverpool's last substitution of the day. It's going to be great to see him back as Matip clears the ball over to Tsimikas. Tsimikas on his own, but doing all right, but loses out. Nothing. Tsimikas gets away with the ball, which is insane. He's done so well to deal with that. So well. Burnley with Eric Peters. Trent intercepts it. Firmino loses out to Brownhill. And now Burnley with Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil hits it long. Van Dijk slips, but Matip covers. Hendo. Hendo just carrying the ball, hits it to the left with Tsimikas. Now Thiago. That's Van Dijk. Thiago. Hendo. Just playing around on the centre of the park, but hits a long diagonal to Salah. And that is going to be intercepted by Eric Peters. Trent is able to get in front of him and take the ball away as he drives into midfield. Thiago gets past Dwight McNeil, does a step over. That's found Bobby Firmino, but that is straight into the hands of Nick Pope. Are Liverpool even going to have the chance to make the change for Joe Gomez? As Burnley still have the ball. Harvey Elliott tackled by Charlie Taylor. Cross goes in, headed away by Matip. Matip looks like he wants to go to the floor. Oh no, Matip's okay now. As Liverpool drive with Salah. Can't quite find anyone though. There's 3 minutes of it's 4 added on. We've already done 1. Matip claimed he was being fouled as Trent with the ball now. Trent to Hendo. To Harvey Elliott. Back to Hendo. Joe Gomez just standing there patiently, waiting to come on. But here comes Burnley. Jay Rodriguez shoots, deflected for a corner by Van Dijk. And will Liverpool make the change now? United should sell Jesse Lingard to West Ham for 30 million, then offer West Ham 65 for Rice, effectively a 45 million deal. We'll do a swap deal. Yeah, I think get Rice in, do a swap deal would make more sense. Tsimikas is off for Joe Gomez. So Joe Gomez, you'd assume, is going to go on to the left-hand side. That's what you'd assume would happen. Trent has been given man of the match. That header from Ben Mee is over the bar. And that'll be a goal kick to Liverpool. Van Dijk on the floor again. But Joe Gomez with his first bit of action for Liverpool for quite some time. Just feeling his shoulder a little bit, but he's had a good game. Tsimikas has got a good delivery of the ball as well. A very good delivery, actually. Alisson kicks it long. Bobby is beaten in the air by Tarkowski. Is anyone really surprised by that? But here's Eric Peters. Eric Peters, can he get past Matip? He can, but he can't quite get it past Alisson. Matip doing all right. No injuries to report as of yet for Liverpool, which is, I'm guessing that's just an added bonus. As Salah hits it to Matip. Last minute of the match. We are into the last minute. And Liverpool are going to walk away with a lovely 2-0 win. A lovely 2-0 win. As Van Dijk with the ball now. to Matip. Pass it back. The passing from Liverpool is they're quite slow, but they've got the 2 goals. They won't really care. There's another long ball from Alisson. Finds Bobby and acres of space. Who hits it long for Salah to chase, but Pope deals with that and kicks out for a throw-in. So Pope isn't going to, well, definitely ain't keeping a clean sheet. But he's also, he's not right, but it's just kicking it long. You don't have to play out from the back often, does he? As they give it to Pope, who puts his foot through it and hits it long. As Jay Rodriguez gets the ball, Ashley Barnes can't quite get it there. Cork shoots, and that's wide into the cop. And Alisson is probably going to put the ball down, put it on in his 6-yard box, put his foot through it, and Mike Dean will blow for full time. The last chance, though, for Burnley was that, and now I think, and he's done it, he's blown for full time. It has finished at Anfield. It's finished Liverpool 2, Burnley 0. What a result for Liverpool. They have successfully got past tricky Burnley, who last season, they didn't quite have that in them. A good win for Liverpool. Goals from Jota and Mane has given them the 3 points today. So Liverpool, after 2 games, scored 5 goals, 2 clean sheets. Is Liverpool back? Are the Liverpool that we all know back? Trent is hobbling a bit, but I presume Maskey's put in one heck of a ride at right back. But a really good performance from Liverpool. I thought Jota. I actually want to touch on Harvey Elliott because I thought Harvey had a great game. I thought it was really good. A really solid performance from Harvey Elliott. So congratulations to him with his performance. I think we should fully expect to see Harvey play a few more games. He won't play all of them, but he'll play. I think if Klopp is trusting him to play at Anfield in front of the against Burnley, I think you can sure as hell bet that the Liverpool are going to be happy with that. What I will do is I'm going to put the link in. We're going to stay live for 5 to 10 minutes just to let you lot come on and have your say. But we're not going to stay on for too long because obviously I have Argyle on later and I'd like to listen to that and make a sandwich. But no, if you do want to come in, follow the link and come and have your say. But a good win for Liverpool. They walk away with a 2-0 win over Burnley. And I think they'll be very happy with that. But Anfield is back and Klopp is back. He's back. He's smiling. Harvey Elliott also just clapping the fans. A really solid performance from Liverpool today. And they take the nice 3 points and Anfield is back. Anfield's back. Fans are back. And this is what it's all been about. We're joined by Max. Max, what's your thoughts on the game, mate?
I thought it was really good. As first half was brilliant. We attacked a lot. Burnley obviously gave us a little bit of a fright at some moments in the game. I saw Kenny put 2-1 Cork. Just Kenny, I don't even know if that was true or not. But Sadio Mane, great goal from him. Jota climbs above his defenders and gets the header. It was a very I don't want to say comfortable. It wasn't a comfortable game. Burnley are a good side when they need to be. Today they definitely showed that. And it was such a tough game. It was. We knew we had to do well today. I think we're now top. I think Liverpool are now top of the league. I'm not exactly sure, but that'll only happen for about 2 hours.
They are on 6 points, so you'd assume they're top of the league.
Yeah, well, that'll probably deteriorate.
Well, if United beat it might not. I mean, there's not many teams that basically United are on goal difference of 4. You're on a goal difference of 5. So if United beat Southampton, I think they'll go above you.
Yeah. But nah, it was a tough game, but it was a good one, and great to see Jota on the score sheet. Diogo's at it again. Sadio's back. He's performed better than he did last season, because last season every player was absolutely atrocious. Nice to see Tsimikas getting on the assist sheet, but it was just a great game, in my opinion. And if Liverpool can perform like that again, like if we can perform like that throughout the whole season, then surely we're having a good top 3, top 2 chance, if not even winning the league. I don't know about winning the league, because that may be a push, but it could happen. Teams may slip up like we did against Chelsea, but you know. But good game, and very, very applause for Burnley here. They gave us a game, so big up to them, and obviously rest in peace to Fabinho's dad and the rest of the 97.
Yeah, 100%. We are going to wrap it up there, though. We'll be back. I don't know. We might do something at 10. It depends on if my blood pressure calms down after talking to United fans. Different breed. But if not, tomorrow we're back with 2 more watch-alongs. Southampton United and Arsenal Chelsea. We'll also have match reaction of Shrewsbury versus Argyle, obviously tomorrow at 9 p.m. as well. So make sure you check out all of that. Before we do go, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Check out our socials: Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, Instagram, Let's Talk EPL_, and on TikTok, Let's Talk Premier League. Max, where can they find you, mate?
You can find me on Twitter at YouTube_MaxTagHD. On YouTube, MaxTagHD. I've posted my preview about like half an hour before the City game against Fulham, so go check that out once it's uploaded. And you can also find me on Instagram, MaxTagHD Official. I'll also be doing some new content on my Hull City Fan TV channel, inspired by Arsenal Fan TV, of course. I'll be joined by Perry Lewis, Perry Sports, and possibly Old Grandpa Joe. So go subscribe to that. If you need the link, I'll just send you it, because I don't think you'll be able to find it until I've verified it. But yeah, thanks all for watching, and let's get to 400.
Nice, yes, absolutely. We'll be back at some point soon, but do check out our social medias for any indication of what we're doing. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Peace out.